Hello, welcome to this tutorial. In this video, I'll be focusing on how to value a convertible bond. Okay, a convertible bond is just a bond which has an option of basically converting into shares. This tutorial is suitable for students doing their financial management and also those doing corporate finance. All right. So now I'm going to demonstrate how you basically value a convertible bond, and an emphasis for those of you who are doing Zika, like in Zambia. This question is highly examinable by the examiner in paper 2.5, which is financial management. Okay, now let's discuss the question and see how we get to value a convertible bond. All right. Now, when I say this question is highly examinable, don't come and accuse me, especially those of you who are doing Zika, to say no. It says it's highly examinable. You're expecting a 7% there, something like that. The numbers will be different all the time, and the examiner is very intelligent, and these people, they really know what they are basically doing. So numbers will actually change from time to time, but what you need to understand is the concept on how you get to deal with such a question. You can see some previous exams, how actually it was examined, and try to practice after you've learned through this tutorial. And don't also forget, for those of you on YouTube, don't forget to actually subscribe if this video has been helpful to you, and also don't forget to share to others. All right. So valuing a convertible bond, XYZ PLC has in issue 7% convertible bonds with a nominal value of $100. These bonds can be converted into 20 ordinary shares in 4 years' time. The price of the share is currently at $5 each, and the share price is expected to grow at 6% per year in the foreseeable future. The minimum rate of return by the debt holder is 8%. Required: calculate the current market value of the convertible bond. Calculate the current market value of the convertible bond. Now, for you to calculate the current market value of the convertible bond, all you need to do is to basically compare between the nominal value and the conversion value of the bond in 4 years' time, and see which one is higher. If, for instance, I calculate the conversion value and then I find the conversion value to be 95, then it wouldn't be attractive to actually convert into 20 shares, because the conversion value is what? 95. It's lower than the redemption value. So as a debt holder, I would rather basically convert this into, no, I would rather actually redeem it at 100 than convert it into shares, which will give me a total value of 95. Okay, so now the first thing that we're going to do, as we are doing the solution, the first part, which is solution A, is to assess which one is higher between the nominal value at which the bond is expected to be redeemed and the conversion value, and then see whether we are going to convert or actually we're going to redeem. Okay, so the nominal value has been given, no issue there. The nominal value is actually $100, and then we now need to look at the conversion value. Conversion value will be, okay, conversion value will be the share price at the time we are converting, which is 4 years' time. Remember, the share price is $5 when today. The examiner is saying the share price currently, the price of the share is currently at $5 each. Okay, we need to find the value of the share in 4 years time, and then we can multiply by 20 ordinary shares. That will give us an idea of the conversion value in 4 years time. So now share price in 4 years time will be actually the current price, which is $5, the current price, which is $5, okay, multiply by open brackets 1 plus R. Our rate, the growth rate is 6%, okay, so 0.06 raised to the power 4. So I have to have the share price here. The share price is 5 multiplied by open bracket 1 plus 0.06 close brackets raised to the power 4 close brackets, and then I have 6.31. This is the share price in 4 years time. Now what I've just done is a simple time value of money. I'm just finding the future value of the present value which is the present share price, present value which is 1 plus R raised to the power n. This is how we find the future value. Alright? Okay, so now this is what I've basically done here. So now we have the share price. So if we have the share price, we can get the share price here, which is $6.31 multiplied by number of ordinary shares, which is, it will be converted into 20 ordinary shares. Per share will be that, multiplied by 20. This will give me 6.31 multiplied by 20 will give me 126.20. Okay, so this is the conversion value in 4 years time, and this is the nominal value in 4 years time. The nominal value, we can use it to redeem the bond. The conversion value, we can use it to convert into what? Shares. So which one is attractive between the two? As a bondholder, I would prefer convert into what? Ordinary shares, because it's higher than the redemption value. So now we'll go with this. So as we are determining the market value, we'll go with this at the end of year 4. All right. So now let's find the interest that is being paid on this bond for the next how many years? For the next 4 years. Okay. If you've been following me, I did a video on bond valuation. It's basically the same thing that I'm going to do right now. Okay. So now what we are saying is the interest payment for the next 4 years. The interest payment, remember, it's a bond with 7%, and the nominal value is $100. So we are paying 7% of the $100 each year for the next how many years? 4 years. All right. So I have $100 here, and then multiply by 0.07, which is the 7%, and then I have $7 here. So for the next 4 years, we'll just pay $7 for the next how many years? 4 years, and then convert at that value. So all we are trying to do is to find the present value. All right. Now, when you look at the $7, the $7 is basically the what? The annuity. Okay, the annuity. This interest will be paid from year 1 to year 4. So if you know how to calculate the present value of the annuity, here is the chance. And then, despite that, we are expecting the last cash flow also in the final year, which is 126.20, not 100, because this was attractive. So now this is how it's going to work out. I'll simply say market value of what? The bond. Okay, market value will be interest payment. Okay, interest payment multiplied by 1 minus 1 plus R raised to the power negative n over R, like that. Remember, this formula is just a formula for present value annuity. If you have the tables, especially those that are Zika, the examiner actually provides the tables at the end of the exam. Just go to the annuity table, check for what percent is that? we are discounting at the minimum rate of return by the date order, which is 8%. Okay. Remember the we have 3 interests here. The 6% is just the growth rate to grow the what? The share. This is how much the share is growing for the next how many years? 4 years. And then this one is the 7% is basically attached to the nominal value of the bond to determine the interest payment that will be paid for the next 4 years. So the discount factor is actually this one, which we call as the cost of what? Capital. So we are going to use 8%. So if you have the tables, go to the present value annuity table, check for 8 years, check for 8% this side against 4 years, which is period this side. Pick the number there. Pick the number there, bring it here. The 7 will come here, which is the interest payment. Alright. And then we have plus, okay, the future value. The future value we said it will be this one and not this one because it's attractive that side. Bring it into present by multiplying it by the discount factor of a one-off payment. Again, if you have the tables, just go to the table. Go and check on present value this time, not annuity, present value, because this cash flow is just happening once. All right. So now we have here 7, 1 minus 1 plus 0.08 raised to the power negative 4 over 0.08 plus 126.20, which is that one. 1 plus, the space will be too small. Sorry for that. Let me just manage my space very well. So let me say equal to $7, 1 minus 1 plus 0.08, which is the cost of capital, raised to the power negative 4 over R, which is 0.08. This I'll close here, plus 126.20, 1 plus 0.08 raised to the power negative 4. Alright? So for those with tables which are provided in the exam, this is just simple. Pick the table for annuity here, pick the table for present value there, matching 8% against period 4. Alright? And then here now we have, I'm going to, this is how I press on the calculator. I'll start with that. 1 minus, open bracket, 1 plus 0.08, close brackets, raised to the power negative 4. Alright? Then once I do the top part, I say equal to, and then it gives me something like 0.2649701,472. Then this one I divide by 0.08 there, straight away from the calculator. Then I have 3.312,12684. All right. Then that multiplied by, straight away from the calculator, multiplied by 7. All right. So I've done it in stages. But I'm being careful. 23.18. I'm being careful. I've done it in stages. I did the first part, the top part alone, and then say equal to. Then I divided by that the answer, and then after dividing the answer by that, I multiply by 7. So I'm done this side. I'm focusing on the other side. All right. Where we are saying this one, I can do it straight away on the calculator without pausing. I will simply say 126.20, open brackets, 1 plus 0.08, close brackets, raised to the power negative 4. And then I'll have something like 92.76 to 2 decimal places. There we go. All right. And then from here now, I'm going to add the 2 there. 92.76 plus 23.18, and then I have 115.94. All right, this is the current market value of the convertible bond. So that's the current market value. So I'm done with part A of the question, then the examiner is asking to say, calculate the current conversion value. The current conversion value, meaning the conversion value when? Today. Current conversion value when? Today. Current conversion value. This is the conversion value in 4 years' time. So the current conversion value will be very simple. All right. I'll simply look at the current market price of the share, which is $5. I'll bring it there. $5, and then I'll multiply the $5 by the number of shares that we are to convert into. So these bonds can be converted into 20 ordinary shares. So I'll put the 20 there. Then I have the $100 here as my current conversion value. All right. Now, caution. This $100 is not the same as this $100. You can imagine if the share price currently was 6, the current conversion value would have been 120. So some people might say, no, maybe Coach Michael just got the nominal value, and the nominal value is just accidental. The nominal value is not the conversion value. All right, I've made that clarity. And then now the examiner is asking to say determine the conversion premium. Okay, determine the conversion premium. So conversion premium will actually be market value minus current conversion value. Okay, so the market value is 115.94. The current conversion value which we calculated there is 100. So we can certainly say the conversion premium is actually 15.94. 15.94. Some examiners would actually ask you to interpret the conversion premium. The conversion premium simply indicates to how much the share price should grow for the conversion option to become what? Attractive. So at least the share price should rise to 15.94 for the conversion option to become what? To become attractive. Thank you so very much.